Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're very, very well. So it's now episode 2, and I'm here with Scott Kelly, aka Skelly. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
No worries, mate.
So from now on, I'm gonna have a biscuit for every episode. Skelly has just told me that he's on a diet, so he will not be partaking. But today we've got it's my favourite biscuit. It's just a good classic biscuit.
Good hobnob, innit?
Well, you gotta think of it. It's like I always find that this biscuit's like really durable when you dip it into tea and stuff like that.
Aye.
So that's why I like it. But yeah, it's the chocolate hobnob. So yeah.
I'll just watch you eat it, mate.
No, that's fine. So yeah, let's get right to it. So yeah, you're a prop like me.
Yep.
At West. So you've been kind of going to the gym a lot and stuff, and you've been doing weight loss, and that's kind of the main reason I got you on, because
right.
I want to talk. Yeah, because you're both boys who've done, journeys with weight loss and stuff. So do you want to tell us a wee bit about that? What you've been doing?
Aye, sound. It was Christmas. Just there. That Christmas, I was out. I seen photos of myself. They got took with one of my pals, and wow, man, I was huge. So I had to go on a diet. So I went on a diet for January, April. Went from 122 kg to 98.
Amazing.
98. And then my birthday happened. I went out a lot. And then I went to Napa. No, I went to Tenerife first, actually. Went to Tenerife, came back, went back on it for a bit. Went to Napa, came back, my brother's birthday. Then I went to Marbella. And then put on, 98, 106. Went back up to 106. Is that 8 kilo?
Yeah.
And then went back on it recently, about a month ago. Now I'm back down to 96.
That's really good, man. Like, it's really, I always remember when I did it, it's fucking tough work. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. When I was in high school and that, basically got bullied all my life in high school, and then left high school, left in 6th year going to do acting, and then came back and I was 97 kg.
Right.
And I came, and I remember going into, it was like a school show and that, and I went into the I actually went into the hall where they were doing a rehearsal.
Right.
My drama teacher turns and she's like, "Fucking hell!"
Aye.
I was just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. What were you when you left school?
Probably about what I am now, like 120 or something.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's difficult, man. It's difficult. So.
Are you an actor? Did you do any acting?
Yeah.
I thought you'd done for the camera stuff.
No, so when I was in high school, I really wanted to be an actor. My dad wanted me to be a musician.
I went to drama.
You did drama?
I went to drama, aye.
You hear it here first, people.
I know, nobody knows that.
That's cool, man. So what made you want to do that?
I don't actually know. I think I've just always done mad random things.
Yeah.
Like, I've always just, even when I was away, and it was just like, then, like, my brother was always just football, and that's all he done. Well, I was a different one, then rugby.
Yeah.
Done drama. Went to a few gymnastics ones, I know. I was a wee guy, could do the splits. Can't say that, I can't do it now.
Do that in the clubhouse after the win on Saturday, tomorrow.
I'll give it a try. But aye, so just, I like drama for some reason, and then I think somebody said something to me once, and I just stopped going. I just stopped it.
So you're just like someone kind of made fun of it and you...
Aye, it was probably my brother, to be fair.
Fair enough, yeah.
Aye.
It's hard, man, because it's like a completely different thing to I don't think it's seen as normal.
Nah.
Like, it should be normalised, but people don't, and it's quite frustrating.
Nah. What did you do, any like movies, TV shows, anything like that?
Are you the host now?
No, just...
so,
Podcast and I ask each other questions.
Very true.
Get a conversation on the go.
You got us down. So I did some extra work on Outlander.
Right.
So there is actually, maybe put a photo up for the people. There is a photo of me on my Instagram, where I played a 1960s Harvard student.
Aye.
Yeah.
But is that lit out in Amazon Prime and that?
Yeah, it's on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mad Biscuits.
Yeah. That was when I was 18. I'd gone to a house party the night before. I'd barely slept because I got with this girl, and then I went back to my friends and knocked on the door at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then realised, shit, I need to be at base to get into my costume and stuff for 6. So I knocked on the door, got maybe like 20 minutes sleep, and then rushed off to it. But no, it's great. Like, I mean, if you still do you still think you'd give acting a go?
Nah.
Not for you.
Nah, I man. I can barely do public speaking.
Fair.
Public, I can do it, but see when it's off a script, man, I'm brutal.
You're doing this pretty well.
Aye, because it's different questions, but like,
yeah,
when you know, if it's a script, man, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Probably not good. I sent you a script then.
Aye, definitely. that's why I'm going off it.
That's completely fair enough. But yeah, so in terms of the weight loss stuff, I've always found that I hate the word dieting, because I always find, like, you know, my mum said to me today, oh, I've been on and off a diet for 14 years and still never able to stay down at a weight and stuff. But I always find that, like, for me, it's like, might be a bit cheesy or cringy, but it's like a lifestyle change.
Right.
I found. But do you find it like that way?
I think they're two different things, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like going on a diet.
Yeah.
As you know, you're there. There's an end goal.
Yeah.
Once you get to that end goal, that's it. Well, obviously a lifestyle change would be, that's you. Like what I'm on now is a diet. I can't stay on that forever. I'll end up like Jack McCallum. I mean, I'm not wanting that. Definitely not wanting to look like him. But,
you mean Callum McCormick?
Jack McCallum, that one. We went and nap it with the boy and I don't even know his name.
Yeah,
I'm definitely still rough.
Fair enough.
Aye, so but a lifestyle change would be once I come off it.
Yeah.
That's when you start to change how you do live and know what you did to get yourself to that weight, innit? Yeah,
definitely, man. Did you, like, you say you obviously have a strict diet, like, are you sitting at a certain amount of calories, or?
No, so it's like the Cambridge 1-to-1 diet.
No, I've not heard of it.
No, so I have like I'm sure I've got one in there. Here's my breakfast. I've one of the
lemon yogurt bar.
It's only one.
Who's this by? The 1-to-1. Oh, so it's like
it's an actual like diet plan of
so they actually give you. That's quite cool. Actually, they give you like all the stuff you need for.
Aye, so just buy my products and guys there to always answer questions and that. But it's so I have one of them for my breakfast.
Right. Okay.
And then a shake for lunch. It's like a protein shake.
Right. Okay.
And then one of them night, and then 2 chicken breasts, and then that's me.
Bloody hell, man.
So they're like meal replacements, but I can still have like a final meal type thing.
Yeah. So just 2 plain chicken breasts for.
Pretty much, aye.
Fucking hell, man.
You can have vegetables and that, but like I only like cherry tomatoes and cucumber. They're the only ones I like.
Right. Okay.
And then once you start having them, it's just you start to not like them because that's all you eat, man. You're like, nah. So I just stick it to 2 chicken breast. Cajun chicken breast, well, that's what I'm.
I mean that sounds better. Like you're actually putting. I thought you. Were
no dry,
plain dry chicken.
No, I'm not that bad.
It's like, how are you doing this for this long?
No, you can put spices and all that on it.
Right. Okay.
Just not really allowed sauce.
So you couldn't like. So you were saying like cherry tomatoes and stuff. You couldn't like just pulp them.
You could put like a.
Because I mean, you could just like.
You could do a tomato type
sauce.
of thing. Aye, you can do that. My stepmom makes that whenever I'm going to my dad's.
Right.
But I can't be bothered making anything. So I just put it in the oven and just half an hour, bang, that's my dinner.
It definitely sounds like a lot of fucking work.
It's brutal.
Yeah, definitely. So how long have you done this so far?
This time round I've done it like 5 weeks on Monday.
And are you what's like your goal weight with it?
So I was up at 106.
Mhm.
I'm down to 96.
Good.
Which is the lowest I think I've been, like, as I can remember.
So 10 kilos in 5 weeks.
Aye.
Right. Okay.
I'm wanting to get to, don't know, I think below 95. In between 90 and 95, I think I'd be happy with.
So,
but it's not even about weight, it's about,
no.
But how you look at it. I don't care about the weight and the scales.
Yeah, no, I feel that because, you know, like, I feel like you look at the weight and the scales and you're like,
aye,
holy fuck. You know, like, again, my mum said to me today, I put a pound on, how have I put a pound on? Like, I'm like, well, because your weight fluctuates.
Aye.
Like, you're not just going to lose weight, like, all the time. Like, your weight's going to go up and down, like, so, yeah. No, definitely, man. But how do you think that's, like, obviously, I know how it feels to, like, stand in front of the mirror and think, fuck me, I look like a fat bastard, I look fucking horrible. How do you think it's affected your mental health, like, doing this? Do you feel more, like, confident?
I've always pretty been confident. I don't think it's affected me much in the sense of mental health wise, because it's like, I've never really, like, when I was at my biggest, it was only when I seen the photos that I was like, right, I need to do something about this. But I think you turn a blind eye to it when it's yourself, when you let yourself get big.
Yeah.
Because I think you kind of look and you're like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, you don't really see, because you're just seeing you go up.
Yeah.
It's different when it's like somebody you've not seen in ages and then they see you when you're at your biggest and you're like, then they say something. Same for when you're at your biggest, go low, and then people start seeing it.
Yeah.
That's what I found best. It was never really bad mental health when I was at my highest, but it was better as in, like, it's good when people start noticing it. Like, guys in work who actually watched the podcast. They watched the Adib one, Big G and
Did
David.
they like it?
Well, they did like it.
That's good.
They didn't like Adib.
They didn't like Adib?
Nah, it was,
okay.
Everyone likes Adib. It was just more or less like them saying it like that, oh, like, you're actually going down, and then you see the photos.
Yeah.
That's where it was good, but it was never really felt down or ever, and I'm pretty confident.
You're a good man. Yeah.
Always. So I don't think that really affected much.
And in terms of, like, rugby, I bet that must have helped, like, losing a few kegs off you.
Aye, but it was hard to... Went down pre-season, I could feel it.
Yeah.
As in the running part, but playing, I couldn't tell, because I went from being at 122 kg under 18s, playing against under 18s, and then losing the weight and then playing against men. You know what I mean? Playing against big guys, so that would be a big change in itself. So I don't know, I never played against the men when I was, like, 122 kg, so I couldn't compare it.
Yeah.
So it was like two new things for me when I lost the weight. So, but I think it was definitely fitness wise, running about the park. Definitely till then, I was never able to play a full game, and then I done it against Dumfries for the final, which was in March, I think, this year.
Amazing.
Which we won. Regional Cup.
I know. I was there, and then I was at
But did you go there? Aye.
Was it in Dumfries?
Aye.
No, it was the Boroughmuir one or the Ayr one.
Here?
Yeah.
Aye, that was the year before. That was there.
Right. Okay.
Which
Sorry,
me and Donny both never got picked for.
Fuck. Sorry to hear that. But I went to the final, like, in Murrayfield against Boroughmuir, and that was like watching you boys play and stuff, and seeing. The one thing I found with that was the size difference. Like, I knew you had some. I thought you had some big boys, but then I saw Boroughmuir.
We did not have.
And I was
don't
like, it just was like a much bigger team, and like,
aye,
they all just looked like men.
I don't think West have ever really had, like, a big team.
No.
Size wise, even the seniors now, you've got, like, your big people, but the majority's not that big looking. So we were the same for under 18s. We got a couple of big boys, well, then you go to their team and it's the complete opposite. They've only got a couple of small boys. Yeah. And they boys are rapid. You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, I always remember.
Good team.
Always remember that try in the final couple minutes of the game.
I always remember it too.
Yeah. Must have been a tough one tough pill to swallow, but you boys did amazing to like get to that spot, just with everything. But so yeah, I think we should go on to our tashes.
But I don't think you can call yours one.
No, I really don't.
I don't think you can call mine. I can't really call mine one, but you're definitely not, man.
Not. It's one of the best things. That's about 2 months growth. Never mind 1 month.
Is it?
I really struggled, man.
That's weird.
I really I can grow like facial hair, like I'm like not quite a full bushy beard or whatever or anything like that. But I can grow a bit of stubble, which is fine. But when it comes to November, it's you know what?
You
can see a bit of it. But I mean, what you got to remember is it's only what, the 11th or something like that.
True.
10th. So we got 20 days.
20 days to make it.
So I reckon 20 days wise, this will be
this. Yours will be this.
Yeah, mine's will be that, and yours will be a bit more bushier.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Don't know. It depends where it's going. I might keep it. If I can do that way, I'm keeping it. 100%.
Just imagine you coming on the rugby pitch with like the curled up bits. Like,
oh, definitely.
That would be a quite a funny moment. But no, it's all for a good cause and stuff. And are you doing it? Are you on the page?
On the page, I've never done it before.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to donate. I don't really know what I can do, man. I've got no time to do it these days.
It's completely fair enough, man. It's like just a little donation and stuff goes a long way.
Right.
Like Movember, they do a lot of things for men's mental health and testicular cancer, and I'm pretty sure there's like even like focus groups and things like that for men who are struggling with their mental health and stuff, which I think that's kind of one of the main things they do.
Aye.
But yeah, no, definitely it'll be. I mean, we do it every year, so
aye.
You'll be
keep it growing until next year then. Make it look half decent.
I might just do the same, you know.
Aye.
It'll be an actual fill, and then they'll be like, right, okay, you have to shave it off now, and that'll be that. Oh, so you're saying about your career. You want to tell me a bit more about that? What you're up to?
Aye, so right now I'm second year apprentice.
Okay.
Fin and Caterpillar, in mechanical engineering.
Amazing.
2 more years and then 2 and a bit, and I'll be able to get my papers. But for after that, I just want to go abroad.
Okay.
That's all I want to do.
That's like a lot of West boys.
Aye.
They'll just go like New Zealand, Australia, all over the shop.
That's the goal. Just to either move abroad and stay there, or do like what on marine side with boats and that, and then you can like, fly out to places. Like one of the guys on work, works with us kind of thing. He works for the marine side of Caterpillar, and he does the boats. He done Mark Zuckerberg's boat.
Wow.
Aye.
That's incredible.
Gets flown out to Miami and Marbella and all that. Gets to stay there for 3 weeks or whatever. So that's the plan. Something like that as well. Either or.
That doesn't sound too bad to me. To be fair.
I know. Just to get away from here, innit?
And get a free Tesla.
I don't think he did.
No. Oh no, wait. That's
why would you get
Elon Musk. I was like,
I
was getting confused. Mark Zuckerberg's the Facebook guy. And,
definitely didn't edit that part of it, man.
There's my knowledge then, fam. So like, you want to work in kind of boats and kind of marine technology?
Oh no, it's more engines. Because in my work I'm in a specialised area. Work on engines, pumps, all that kind of stuff. So that's what the marine guys go out and do. They do the boat engines.
Okay.
Just something like that. I've not done it yet. Not been out with marine. You don't really get the opportunity to go, but pretty close to the guy who does it. So I'm trying to get him to take me out for a shot, whether it be like in Greenock or up north or anywhere really. I just want to see what it's like before I start to dream about it. If I get the job and then sat there and let that's his pish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, best of luck to you. I mean, I kind of feel like you're showing your creative side a wee bit by doing mechanical engineering. Because I mean, obviously you did your acting and stuff, and that's what I find like guys like you and me like are doing stuff that's like quite technical. Like, well, your work will be very technical, working with engines. But I always find it's interesting to kind of meet people who, obviously, I would never have seen you as an actor.
No.
But it's nice to hear that some boys are in the same sort of boat.
No.
Did you ever find when you were... So did you do acting in school?
No. Never be caught doing acting in school.
Right, okay.
It was an actual club I went to.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you what days I went, but I was a club. It was years ago, but so...
Like when you were like in school, or was it like...
I'm sure it would have been primary school. It wasn't high school.
Primary school.
It would have been primary school. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
What about you? When did you... What made you want to do acting? But
I don't really know. I mean, my dad was a freelance trumpet player, so he went all around the world.
Right.
Played with the artists in all Japan, Belgium, France.
That's where I want to go.
All over the place.
Japan.
Japan?
Aye. It's a dream.
It's cool. I have a friend who's actually wanting to come on this podcast. I can't remember, it was Tokyo, might have been China, I can't remember, but she went to the Olympics.
Did you?
Yeah, she's a assistant producer at BBC Sports Scotland.
Right.
So she went there. She wanted to come on the podcast, but she had an amazing time and I was very jealous.
Aye.
But yeah, no, it's he did that for a long time, and then he gave it up for kids. So gave it up to have. You know, he always says to me, he's like, you know what? I could have had kids, or I could have had a like $100,000 Porsche, and I'm like, fair enough. I mean, if you didn't have kids,
I'd have took the Porsche.
I would. Probably most people would have took the Porsche, to be honest.
Aye.
But yeah, like, so I was always very creative. Like, he got me playing trumpet when I was really young.
Can you play the trumpet now?
Yeah.
You need to play it one day for us.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
Fine.
Bring in a trumpet. Do it tomorrow.
I can't do it tomorrow.
Bring a trumpet to White Craigs.
All the way to White Craigs.
How do you play the trumpet? Is it like that?
Yeah, it's like you've got the valves, they're called,
Right.
at the top, and then you got the mouthpiece. And
Oh, is the trumpet that one?
No, that's trombone. So you blow through the mouthpiece.
Right.
And it vibrates and makes the sound.
Right.
Oh, beat back to you. But yeah, so I played trumpet all the way through high school and stuff. And then one day I just remember being like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I went and did acting.
Right.
I went to RCS and did short courses there. And that was great. I mean, I had a great time doing that, but just like, you kind of look and you see your friends around you that have been at RCS and maybe one of them's made it.
Aye.
And you're kind of like, okay, fair enough. Like, there's a girl at my year in high school who went to do acting down in London.
Right.
Went to like a prestigious drama school and stuff. Did really well for herself, and then now she's away as a stewardess training for Emirates.
Aye.
So it's just like, I just found like with acting,
It's a hobby.
the dream of
Aye.
it is amazing, like actually being able to do it. But do you know what I love about being on set every day? It's the fact you meet people who are, they're grateful for what they do, and their craft is very special. Like, it's really nice to kind of see it happen. When I do get work, I've not worked for 2 months. So.
No work for 2 months?
Nope.
How no? Is it you, like, what people call you and all that?
Yeah, so it's just like with the strikes and stuff that happened, SAG-AFTRA.
Right.
I had the screen actors.
What were they doing that for?
It was to do with kind of AI and things like that coming in. Kind of lack of pay, and then there was a load of kind of bullshit rules and things in place about them basically using their voice or their image.
Right.
After they've worked with them one time. So, yeah, basically just about pay, about people not being able to live in Hollywood and not being able to afford rent and things like that. So yeah, all to do with that sort of stuff.
What movies have you done then?
So I have, like, what movies have I worked? What stuff have I worked on?
Aye, any ones that I would know?
No.
No.
Nah. I've worked with some pretty like famous people though.
Any that I'd know?
Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't know him.
I'm pretty sure you might know him.
Yeah, he's a good pal.
Yeah, good pal. See, did you like it when he was in his Rangers jersey?
I don't even know that happened.
Yeah, he was. There was a picture of him online in a Rangers jersey because it was something like the two security he had were like former Rangers casuals or
Was it?
something like that. I think it was his driver and his security guard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like he was.
What movie did you work on with him then?
It's a new feature called Damaged.
Right.
So he basically plays a detective in it.
Aye.
But it was really like, I only did some dailies on it, but it was really interesting. But the kind of full job I did, I worked with, what's the one? Sorry, I did some dailies on another show where I worked with, what's that guy's name? Can't remember his name, but it's one of the Peaky Blinders.
Oh, right. No, the main one?
No, the young guy.
Right.
The young one in the family.
Aye.
So I worked with him, things like Joe Cole or something like that.
Right.
Worked with him. He was nice enough guy. But this is a thing that you don't exactly speak to people. You just kind of, you'll go past them or you'll be working and they'll go past you. But there was, when I worked on, comes out in December by the way, people, Agatha Christie, Murder is Easy. I worked on that, and there was the girl who she played like the Elf Queen in the new Lord of the Rings of Power.
Right.
Morphy Clark. So it was her. So that was pretty cool. And then there was also Penelope Wilton. She was in like Calendar Girls, and she was the mum in Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
I've watched
So
that
she was a lovely lady. Like she was kind of like your gran sort of style.
My gran?
Not your gran.
Aye, good. Talk about my gran.
Yeah, but no, it's been good stuff. So should we get on to the last question then?
Go for it.
So obviously this is a question I ask everyone. It's obviously only been 2 episodes, but
yesterday, but
yeah,
aye.
Yeah, and he told me about Napa. Yeah. So give me a time in your life that you remember. It can be happy, it can be sad, whatever you want.
Like Adibs was a good one. Talking about Napa, I was definitely happy, sad, angry. Wanted to punch everyone that was staying with, especially Adam Young. Especially him. I really wanted to punch him many times. Like everyone does.
No.
Yeah, you wanted to punch him. At the Canada game.
I got angry at him because I always know that touring teams come over and they're here for a laugh and stuff, and it's not about getting in a scrap. And then obviously I got a bit hot-headed and did what I did, but anyway,
you knocked him out.
No. But we've sorted that anyway. But yeah, do you have a time that you want to talk about?
Like we said earlier, Murrayfield.
Yeah.
I think not even the game initially, like the actual game. That's probably what made me sad. I think me and Dunford were a bit sad, considering it was us two that didn't tackle Liam at the end when he scored.
Shit, I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that one.
He kind of bounced me and then got past Adam. Well, I think I'm sure he bounced me, and then Adam went to tackle him, and he ran through Adam, and then Lewis went to tackle him. Adam Young sprinting, Then he had to hurdle over Lewis to try and get to him, and then he scored, and then our dreams were broke.
Yeah.
But it was obviously a good experience, like being able to just I think the best part for me was when we got there, and then we're getting out where the players get out, going through it all, and then we got to walk out the tunnel, and then you just see Murrayfield, feel it, and it's different to when you do a tour.
Explain it to me. Like what was your thoughts going through your head at that moment when you walked out at Murrayfield?
As in when the game or before the game?
Like when you were before the game. When you were walking out to play the game.
Where'd I run? That was pretty much my fault. I was on the bench, man. I was like, where'd I run to? If you see the video, I'm trying to go where all them are going.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Gabby. He ran left to go to the subs bench, man. But we never got told where to go, man. So I'm just kind of looking a bit. But I think just go through your head like, this is wild that everything we've up for is just this game.
Yeah.
Like a whole season, all the years at West, I was like, this is pretty much the game for it. And sorry to the guys, man, but I missed the tackle. Adam Dunford also missed the tackle. And Lewis. And Adam Young. Actually, not really Adam. Not really Lewis, just me and Dunny.
So you find that, like, obviously, I mean, that must have been quite a big, well, I say quite, that must have been a huge blow. Like, but I feel, what you got to think about is, like, people do miss tackles and it does happen. And it just, happened to be you.
I know, if it was any other time of the game, if they were beating us by a lot, we were beating them by a lot, but it was just the fact that we were pretty much the same points.
Yeah.
It was the last play of the game. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say there? To be fair, the boy who ran through captains the under-20s Scotland.
I saw that actually. So how does that work? Because there's not meant to be under-18s.
Aye, but under-20s you can be 18.
But under-18s, do you not have to be 17?
No, you can be 18.
Right, okay.
I'm sure, because Ian Park, the boy.
Good boy. Great mullet.
No.
Do you not like the mullet?
I don't like him.
You don't like him?
No, I'm kidding.
Fair enough.
Don't like his cider. He always just used to drink one cider after the game.
Right, okay.
So he was 18, playing for us.
Right, okay, I see. But yeah, like, I get what you're saying as well, like, what was that like, having someone like an under-20s Scotland player running towards you? Was that?
So, I didn't know who he was.
Right, okay.
Didn't know who any of the team were, apart from the one boy.
Yeah.
But it was after when Kerr went to Scotland. Obviously, that's only when I took attention watching
the games,
and then seeing that that boy was captain, and then I was like, oh, that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
The fact that he's not just a mad bum, but he's actually a player.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree. I mean, like, obviously, twos and stuff from when we played Ayr. Yeah.
Aye. What was that score? 70-something?
Yeah.
And then they beat the team we were playing tomorrow. They bet them 166-0.
Yeah, but did you see the way that they put it out on their socials?
No.
They got absolutely, like, ridiculed for it.
What, Ayr did?
Yeah.
How would they do?
They just got, people were like, this is bang out, pretty much.
How did they put it?
They just put out, they were just being dicks, that it was 166-0, and that, yeah, just that they had, no team had scored a point against them.
No.
So it's just fair enough, but if you're in the wrong league, you're in the wrong league, so.
True. I think we need to do that. See when they play here.
Yeah.
I think we need to really put every single best player we can. I think every twos player who can play needs to go, man. I don't even care if it's. I'll go for a drop goal. Genuinely, I'll go for a drop goal just to put points past them.
That would be quite funny, you know.
I'd do it, 100%.
I feel like if we got a penalty, we just need to take it.
They don't really give much penalties, to be fair.
No, but no. I mean, it's not what it's like. 10 of them are in like Falls Rock Academy or something like that.
Nah, they're good players, like.
It's fucking insane to me that they're playing twos rugby.
Nah, it doesn't make sense.
No.
There should be a separate league for them. Just them on their own.
Yeah. Well, it was like when we played Hawks last season. They were pumping teams like crazy scores. And it was the exact same. Like you just felt, should these guys be in our league?
Aye.
But I feel like we're improving. We're getting that chemistry. We're working well as a team.
Definitely.
And
considering the first couple of games I played in Fairtows, it was didn't want to be there. And then now it's actually I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like it's when, you know, you obviously had your chance for the once. And it's not like, I've never had that opportunity, so you should be proud of yourself for getting there. But it is like, you're obviously going to be not happy if you get dropped or whatever, if you get put into the second team. But it's a good team, it's a good bunch of lads, and it's, you know, we play good rugby, and might not be one rugby, but
it's good enough.
Mighty twos. So, but yeah, you've gone on longer than I did.
Shout out to Sneds, innit?
Shout out to Sneds,
the boy. Get him on here.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't want to come on.
Nah, I'm making a petition. Sneds needs to sit in this seat.
Sneds wants to sit in that seat.
Aye.
Might be in my house. I don't know about that.
Sneds in Biscuit's house. We had different biscuit.
You heard it here first. Yeah, it's not going to be there.
It's not going to be a hobnob.
Not a chalky hobnob. Not one of these guys. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you.
I've got a question for you.
Alright, okay, go on.
Your unique question.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses, or one horse-sized duck?
That's a tricky one, you know.
It was pretty tricky.
Because I feel like more numbers would overrun you. So yeah, I think that 100 duck-sized horses aren't. I find horses are quite friendly. I mean,
well, they're trying to kill you.
They're trying to kill you.
They're killing you.
Okay.
And the duck is also trying to kill you.
I'd go for the duck.
No chance. No chance. Have you seen a duck's teeth?
Yeah.
And imagine that on a horse size.
But have you seen a horse's teeth?
Follow it.
Yeah, but could you imagine? How are you going to volley 100 horses?
One by one. Boom, 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 boom.
Are you like doing something like the fucking Matrix?
Nah, just kicking a bit.
Just going to do some Irish dancing?
Aye.
Just do a wee jive and... Yeah, okay. And what's your other question?
Aye, so this was input from Brody Buchanan.
Okay.
What was that again? Give me a second to think about it. I think it's been on many podcasts before. But you're in a cage, right? Like a UFC cage.
Okay.
And you've got 30 people running in, one by one. What age do you want them people to be? And they're all trying to battle you. You need to battle them.
That's a really hard one.
Because like, the younger you go, the more it's a bit like...
Wow. And then the older they go, it's more like... Oh, Jesus.
You can be like MD. So if you picked like 18, say, you could get someone who's just like a scrawny 18-year-old. Or you could get a big buff, Ross Drain looking kind of guy. I don't even know what age he is. Plus that's not even his name either.
Ross Dobbin.
That one. I'm terrible with names, man.
And Restrain.
That's, aye.
This has been a cracker.
I'm telling you, man. I need to get in my bed.
Right, so I would probably go for... Yeah, probably like... See, like the young team that come to West that used to come to the stands all the time.
What, Max McMillan?
Well, I don't know who they are.
Aye, they used to go there.
Whoever they are. But yeah, I'd probably take like 30 of them.
They're 18.
They're all 18.
But they'll know.
Well, I don't know.
So it's like 18, you can get like, just random people. Me personally, I'd pick like 12.
12? That's a
not
bit ropey, isn't it? That's...
How? Well, if they're trying to fight me, then
So you're
Bang.
gonna punch a 12-year-old?
100%. Volleys again. Volleys are coming up. Or younger. Maybe 13. 12, 13.
Oh yeah, so that makes it better.
No, 12, 13 because that's when you're in first year. And I know what I was like in first year. And I want to punch myself. If I could. Aye, so 12, 13. And what you're saying?
I can't believe that, but yeah, I'd probably go a bit older, maybe like 16, 17.
That's terrible, mate.
Why is that terrible?
What age are you?
25.
And you're picking a 16-year-old. Wow,
What age are
man.
you?
Wow, man.
What age are you?
I can't be here.
What age are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18,
Mm-hmm.
and you're picking a 12-year-old.
100%. 16, mate. That's just bang out for you.
Well, 18. That's 18 and picking a 12-year-old. I don't know about that. But anyway, thanks for coming on, Skelly.
No worries.
Really appreciate it, mate. Yeah. That's us. And that'll be the end of episode 2. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for coming on. And if you've done a running today, well done to you. If you've gone to the gym, well done to you. I'm just about to go. And he'll make sure I do. But yeah, have a good day, guys. Good evening. See you later. Cheers.